This week's judgment by the Pietermaritzburg High Court has been hailed by Prince Misuzulu kaZwelithini supporters. The ruling handed down by Judge Mjabuliseni Madondo paves the way for the 47-year-old royal to ascend to the AmaZulu throne. The KwaZulu-Natal Deputy Judge President dismissed 3 separate applications on Wednesday, one by the late King Goodwill Zwelithini's first wife, Sibongile Dlamini, who wanted half of her late husband's estate. However, some within the AmaZulu royal family who still insist that no agreement has been reached on who should take over from King Goodwill Zwelithini kaBhekuzulu, and our reporter Nkosikhona Duma has more on that story.
Bickering members of the AmaZulu royal family gathered inside the Pietermaritzburg High Court on Wednesday to hear the outcome of an application by Queen Sibongile Dlamini Zulu, who wants 50% of the late King Goodwill Zwelithini's estate. She says she is entitled to this because she was married in community of property. However, she was dealt a blow when Judge Madondo ruled that her application was premature because the late King's estate has not yet been fully determined.
The African Queen also challenges the will of the late Silo insofar as it purports to deal with assets to which the African Queen has a legitimate claim arising from her marriage to the late Silo. It has been argued on behalf of the first to fifth respondents that the executor has yet to wind up the late Isilo's estate. It is therefore premature to anticipate a dispute involving the executor which has not yet arisen.
Her daughters, Princesses Nkosi and Nkosikhona Duma, also failed to convince the court that the coronation of Prince Misuzulu should be halted pending their court bid to nullify their father's will on the basis that it was forged.
The African princesses have failed to establish a discernible correlation between the proceedings relating to the impeachment of the late Isilo's will and the identification and nomination of Prince Misuzulu as the successor to the Zulu royal throne by the royal family. The African princesses have also not shown a direct and substantial interest which can be adversely affected if Prince Misuzulu is appointed king of the Zulu nation.
Some legal analysts and customary law experts have cited the judgment as paving the way for Prince Misuzulu's ascension to the AmaZulu throne.
There's nothing else which is stopping the President, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, even the Premier, of saying we have complied with all the processes that are there. We are going ahead with the coronation of the Prince.
The Prime Minister to the Zulu nation and monarch has also echoed similar sentiments.
We look forward to restored unity under the reign of His Majesty our King, and I hope that he himself is ready, because this is a very big challenge to him, and he himself should be ready. The matters of the late King's estate and will shall be dealt with in accordance with today's judgment. We wish to thank Justice Madondo for his wisdom, for his fairness, and great care in judging this matter.
However, Princess Nkosi has told Newzroom Afrika that a Zulu king is yet to be appointed by the family.
It is a family decision, and all my brothers are eligible to the throne. And we as a family need to take the responsibility to give the nation a king that carries a vision for the Zulu nation to take it forward, a king that understands the economics and dynamics of our country to be able to take it forward. We have not been given that opportunity. We cannot, as the Zulu nation, choose a king because of age. We cannot choose a king because you come from certain lineage. So the family needs to sit down, sit in dialogue, and discuss, just like it happened with my father. The family said there was dialogue until they came with a unified name to say Prince Zwelithini will take the Zulu throne. And it's unfortunate that my brother, Prince Misuzulu, has allowed himself to be called Bayete, which in our custom is not allowed, because with my father, he was only called Bayete after the coronation on the 3rd of December 1971.
The office of KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala is responsible for the upkeep of the royal family. President Cyril Ramaphosa has the prerogative to issue a certificate of recognition to the monarch. Both have not yet announced what action they will take following this week's ruling. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Nkosikhona Duma in Durban.